to think if I left you a cryptic message that you might answer the phone. If I told you, where would you make sure I wasn't alone? But nothing means more to you than I do. Everything is better. It's better if your world has no blue. You think I'm none the wiser, but I know better than everyone you bring home. Hey, go on, forget me, I won't dare to keep repeating you everywhere. Don't wanna hurt anymore, just begin to be aware. We get some rules to follow. Bad in this, these and those. No one knows. We get these pills to swallow. How they stick in your throat. Taste like gold. Oh, what you do to me.
Common.
Bienvenue.
Everybody, welcome back to UFN's Live at 5 on a Wednesday.
Glad to be back.
It is a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
It feels like both really long and not long at all.
Right?
Yes, I agree. Sorry, I had to.
I thought you were about to like explode. I thought there was like a timer going off.
Who's all here, Jack? You want to take us up on the roll call?
Yes, I think I will take us up on the roll call. Also in the chat I'm seeing, is there a quarantine session of something in French? Yes, Monsieur Duamour in French. Anyway, roll call time.
Jack said it. Yeah, we're-
That's hard.
But even so, I'm gonna send some down.
That's as much as I can
Just
do.
about time for that roll call. I'm gonna go through the chat real quick and see who's here already. Oh, the audio is funky. Somebody says the audio is funky.
Audio is funky.
Well, it shouldn't be. We have a new mic.
His name is Mike.
Oh,
His
it's
name's Michael.
catchy. That's
His name's
because I
Michael.
have a noise suppression filter on.
I'll figure out a weird spelling for it.
And covering your ears really speed. Okay, well, we can fix that after the roll call.
Yes.
Everybody just be quiet until then. Okay, so we have firstly, I wanted to honor the first. We have Carter first, and then we have Bandito Paran. We have Paran, and then we have Ren here, and we have Maddie. Good to see you all. I'm gonna go ahead and slow down a little bit. I'm a little excited today. And we have I almost called out baloney as someone who is here because at some point Carter said something about baloney.
You mean Bologna?
We have Lauren. Hello, Lauren. And then we have Nightbot, of course. And Maddie. And let me see. We got Build the Cities and Daniel Sherman. With that, that's going to conclude the roll call. And during this fade transition, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the audio.
Woo! We got you.
I didn't make the Daniel with finger spelling.
Where do we go?
T-A-N-I-E-L.
Wait, I thought there was. Isn't there like a thing that's like D-A? Oh, Danny Phantom. Wait, Danny Phantom? No, Teen Titans. That's what I'm
Teen
thinking.
Titans, yeah.
T-E-E-N-T-I-T-A-N-S.
I'm like, dude, that's called Titans.
No, not at all.
Same though.
Yes.
Oh,
My favorite
man.
tapestry member, Bologna.
Bologna. Also, I really like.
Is it loud?
Is it
Let
too
us
loud?
know.
Let us know if it's too loud in the chat. Give us your feedback on the microphone. No pun intended.
Feedback.
Feedback. Oh, also.
Kai, K-I-A.
Woo! Kai. Kaizen, amen. What a guy.
K-A-I is what I meant to say.
No,
but
don't go, Kai.
Don't
no.
go, no! Stay with
No,
us!
my love.
Also, I didn't say
No love for you, Kai. Kai, I'm sorry I didn't see.
Also, you may be cool, but you'll never be as cool as Maddie getting shouted out twice in the roll call.
Boom.
Oh, wait, my bad.
Wait, John, every Italian in the world just felt a pang of physical pain. What did I do?
Well, I don't know. What did he
I
go?
didn't do my terrible Mario impression.
It's a me, a potato.
It's a me, a Mario. Yahee!
Oh no.
Yahee!
It's a me, a potato. That's a car
I
brand.
love
Kia?
that.
Yes.
I
Kia.
know I
Kia's
said
a car.
Kia. I'm sorry.
More like Kia.
I actually spelled out K-A-I and I said K-I-E, K-I-A. So.
My man,
Killed an
he's
accent.
KIA.
He's KIA.
Also, we should probably announce the elephant in the room, or rather, the lack of an elephant.
The lack of an elephant.
The lack of
the
a
lack of a
jack-defense.
biomass equivalent to an
The
elephant.
lack of a jack defense.
Yes. So right now, Ruri is not here. He is just like, I think he's in traffic, or he's got some stuff.
He has school, so it's kind of hard for him to come here every Wednesday. He will try to be here as much as possible on time.
Yes.
But if not, then he will come in halfway through the stream or not at all. So we will be missing Rue on some Wednesdays. So
Boy's trying to get a degree for a real job.
But yeah, I mean, you guys are all in school. You know how it is. You know how it is with that grind.
Grind.
That getting that bread school-wise, which is more like crumbs. But we ain't gonna talk about that today. Anyways,
I would say Rue is probably another good reason to get up on that Patreon tier where you can see the practices.
That's true. You'll see
a
more of
whole
him.
lot more of Rue.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you want more Rue content, subscribe to our Patreon.
We have Patreon. We have many tiers as well.
Many tiers.
So you got options.
Next week is going to be the first one for those of you who are in the week 1 practice streams. Next week is going to be the first one of those. There's a week 1 and a week 3. The first tier you can get is the week 3 one, so you'll see the third Wednesday practice sessions that we do. And then if you're on week 1, you'll see the first and third.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's. I mean, if you want to see that. I mean.
Also, a friendly reminder: if you don't have a lot of money, but you do want to contribute, our first tier is only $1, and you get some stuff for that. So go ahead on there. You get access to our Discord server, which is going to be made private, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're locking it down.
Yes, but unfortunately, it is only $1. So don't worry, you just $1 a month. And go ahead and do that, and then you can talk to us on Discord and stuff, and we'll try to be more active.
Yeah, but don't worry, the Live at 5s are going to be remaining here.
Yes,
Don't
for
worry.
no money.
We're not going anywhere for this.
Because you're not. Because you're not leaving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lauren gets the college. She's been in college way too long. Good luck, Rue. All right, we will give you guys. We will give your good luck wishes to Rue when he gets here, or you can get your give them, you can, or you can give them to him when he is here. But on to the main topic of today. We are going to be kicking off our change series with changes. Don't wanna be a different man.
Sorry.
Time may change me, but I can't change time.
Okay.
Help.
Yeah.
All that to say.
I don't know about everybody else, but I always go straight to Shrek 2 when I hear that song.
Absolutely.
Bro, Shrek.
Every time. Also, you cannot tell me that the Fairy Godmother's cover of I Need a Hero wasn't the best thing ever.
It was.
It was a pretty
It
good
was.
song, to be
It's
honest.
high key. I mean, this might be a controversial topic, but I think it was better than the original, and I stand by that.
You know, I personally have a history of covers being better than the originals sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, not any of mine.
I was gonna say, like, our
I was gonna
happier
say, I
covers,
really
Stream
like all of
Happier.
our covers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Our covers are pretty fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fire.
Pretty. Oh man, really? You got my crackhead energy's really coming out today. So we're gonna kick this.
What was in your tea? What was in our tea? Okay, so what are we kicking this off with?
Eyes made for strange.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I love it. That was really good.
Thank you.
So today we're kicking off. Thank you, John. Red Hot Chili Peppers is
Boom!
is our thing for Change Series. So
I love capsaicin.
love capsaicin. It's amazing. I always do the super spicy things in all of
Yeah.
my foods.
And they have spicy music.
They have
I will
They
say.
have pretty spicy music.
Really late audio stinger, go!
Yay! Red Hot Chili Peppers!
Woo!
So, again, one of the biggest bands in the past 30 years. The Red Hot Chili Peppers have been one of the best-selling artists of all time.
Oh yeah, I think they've had 25. This is one of the things I learned. They have 25 top singles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Lots.
insane.
Like over their musical careers, 25 of their singles have
Yeah.
gone on the top lists.
Just like Nirvana, like you know who the Red Hot Chili Peppers are.
Yes.
Like you've at least heard like Danny California or Scar Tissue, which is one of my favorite songs by the way.
Or
yeah.
Can't Stop. Can't Stop's a meme.
Can't
Yeah,
stop.
Can't Stop is a meme.
However, I will say, on top of being like popular, like they're not necessarily pop, and they actually, I've noticed sifting through music videos online over the years that John Frusciante and Flea and all of the instrumentalists are really appreciated by musicians as well.
Oh,
so,
absolutely.
yeah, they haven't. People rag on pop music, but not all of them like give up musical complexity to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would probably describe Red Hot Chili Peppers' genre as obviously rock, but even like surfer rap. Because like a lot, like I mean, actually, I was talking about Anthony Kiedis earlier today, and who's the singer? If you didn't know.
Oh, by the way, Anthony
way.
Kiedis, just him.
Right, but
Totally.
but to mention singer, he's not really a singer because have you ever like heard his like he has like sometimes he does like melodic things with his voice, but usually he's got like a his flow is very rappy, very like because he actually a story about Anthony Kiedis. He heard some bands in the 80s doing rap, and he was like, I could do that, and that's why he started this band.
You know who I think would be a great artist to cover Red Hot Chili Peppers would probably be Daniel Sherman, to be completely honest with you.
You know?
Dude,
Because
actually,
Daniel does have a singing voice, and I'm not saying he doesn't.
Yeah.
But I am saying I think he could do that just as.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
for
Daniel,
sure.
you suck at singing. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
No, you're actually really great. Yeah, so I definitely agree. The actual original band members, if you didn't know, are Anthony Kiedis, Ozzy Flea, Jack Irons, and Hillel Slovak.
Hillel Slovak.
Hillel Slovak.
Hillel. Did they contract a Norwegian? Like.
Right?
He's Jewish. Okay.
Hillel.
Yeah, of course he is.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I was like, all right.
Who's actually been in the band a few times. He was in the band when they started, and then we all got our bracelets on. Don't worry.
We got the bracelets.
We got a
The
bracelets.
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 We're all wearing them.
That's my dad's bracelet.
Yeah.
It's in the middle. So
It's the offering.
It's the offering. We're like, praise the thread gods. Sorry, that's really weird. So those are the four bandmates. I want you guys to guess which ones are current and have stayed current throughout their entire career. Out of Anthony Kiedis, Ozzy Flea, Jack Irons and Hillel Slovak.
Jack Irons. What a name.
What a name.
Straight up, like you
Bro.
pumping irons, bro. What's your weight?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, we got Flea, which, I mean, arguably, I think that's a dope name.
That is a
I mean,
dope
especially
name.
for a bassist, but I mean, Jack Irons is just like, you drive a motorcycle.
Irons
Yeah.
in the fire, like
Yeah.
definitely. For
He
sure.
owned the majority of his closet is leather.
Yeah.
Straight up. He's the drummer too, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like
Dude. And it's fun seeing them like in music videos and stuff because a lot of them are older. Like it's kind of weird to see someone who looks like a like a cousin of Will Ferrell, like like playing drums on a
of
track.
course, that won't stop moms from simping over Flea. let's
Oh
be honest.
gosh, no. Yeah, he's the bad
Looking at
boy.
you, Momager.
Anyway, no.
He stings bad boy. Brother.
I love Flea. Flea's great, honestly. I vibe with Flea and his whole aesthetic.
Honestly, when we were coming up with like the idea of doing these band highlights and like the Change series, we started talking about Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I got a little bit scared because Flea plays exclusively slap bass.
Yep.
Well, and actually, fun fact thing about that, I just said a falsification. Flea doesn't play exclusively slap bass. He plays a couple different styles. He's inspired by slap bassists and jazz, classical jazz. So that would be classical
Rockabilly.
music and jazz. And he's influenced by psychedelic and pop and funk,
Huh.
Yeah.
which are, I'm just like, wow. So
Yeah.
he's got all that Pink Floyd in there. And he's got all that funk going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I was once trying to learn Dark Necessities, and like the slap bass part, my hands are calloused enough from percussion that I could manage the slap part eventually. But like when he goes to finger picking, it's way harder than the actual verse riff.
Yeah.
It's like, gosh, like
when he decides to finger it, no.
the man's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but it was the thing that scared me because I mean, if you noticed, I play fingered or picked,
Uh-huh.
or I'll do an octave with a pinch, but like I don't slap. So we'll see how that goes.
You don't slap at the bass.
You can't hurt it. It's a precious baby.
Can't hurt it.
That instrument costs too
Don't
much.
slap her. But I did want to bring up a fun fact about Flea and his whole name and where Flea came from. So I was talking to my mom about this earlier. Michael Balzeri, is that how you say it? Yeah. Michael Balzeri is his actual name. And he came up with Flea because when he went skiing on a ski trip, they called him Michael B. the Flea. Because he hopped around, he was hoppy. So I think it was Anthony and Hillel kept calling him Flea, so he just kind of stayed with it. So I didn't see many answers with the thing, but the people who were originally a part of the Red Hot Chili Peppers and have stayed throughout are Anthony Kiedis and Ozzy Flea.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So Jack Irons wasn't always in it or wasn't in it for long.
Jack Irons actually quit after the tragic death of Hillel Slovak.
Oh yes, tragic death. There's like, I mean, you get the rock bands from that era. There was a lot of,
There's a
There's a lot of just bad decisions.
a lot of bad decisions, bad
That's a good
behaviors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
So that unfortunately took Hillel too soon. But they had a bunch of other people come in for like so many guitarists come in and out. Not as many drummers as Nirvana, however. But they had Chad Smith came in for their drummer.
Chad.
Chad, straight up Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
And then John Frusciante.
John Frusciante.
Frusciante.
This dude is quintessential. Like when I think of Red Hot Chili Peppers, this is the guy's face I picture.
Yeah.
Because his guitar playing is so, I guess, iconic. There's a lot of guitarists that identify John Frusciante parts very specifically, and they'll narrow in on how he knows all the moves, but then he will like play. You can hear it in some of his tracks where he'll play a little sloppy, but he's doing it very precisely. One example is that one of his strings, and I forget which song it is down-tuned, just the slightest bit, to make it so that it perfectly harmonizes.
Okay, that reminds me of Black Sabbath does a similar thing. They're
Tunes during a song, right?
No, their instruments are slightly down-tuned. So the A on their string. So normally, I mean, let's get into a little bit of science here.
Science,
The
music
note
science.
A is usually 440 hertz wave. It has a certain math applied to it. But Black Sabbath's freaking A is, it's actually uptuned. It's 442. So it's ever so barely slightly higher.
That.
Which is why
It's
you can immediately tell when it's Black Sabbath.
yeah.
Because it sounds just that little bit different perfectly.
A little bit. It sounds like micro tuning, like
Exactly.
they're just.
It's so barely there, but it makes a huge difference in the way it sounds.
Huh.
Which is why actually, like when you play a game like Rocksmith or something like that, they actually have you tune yourself up a little bit so that it can actually recognize your notes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
Yes, it is a UFN patch on my pants.
Woo!
Just noticed that. Maddie noticed that there. I have a couple patches on this pants actually.
Patches.
On this patch. On this pants. So, over here.
Yes.
So I have this one, obviously. And then I have this one that says, hold on, let me overthink this.
Yeah.
And then this one, which is my actual constellation, Leo. I made it myself. And then this one, I also made myself. It's a little boba.
Ah, yes.
It's
I
bubble
was like,
tea.
I can't see that.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
Like, I can't do it.
You need to do karate, like get that, like just.
Oh, hold on. Let me try it this way.
Eh? Nope. Not visible. Not visible.
We're trying here. It's okay. Just turn around.
We got it. We got it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're in
So-
business.
So those are little beads as the boba and everything, and I made that myself. So.
It is still our plan to eventually make UFN patches so we can give them to y'all, but we haven't done that yet because
Yes.
this one's homemade. I mean, if
This
you want a
one's
homemade
homemade.
one, I mean, ask
If you want a homemade one, you can definitely ask me. Yeah, and I will see what I can do. Obviously, the edges are not great. They're kind of framed because I used a good fabric that, you know. But yeah. So if I can hem the edges, and I would happily send those out to you guys. Yeah, and then yeah. So let's move on. Let's talk about the other people. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about John
Frusciante.
John
I
Frusciante.
don't like it.
John Frusciata.
John
Yeah.
Frusciata. So John Fucacia. Oh my God.
No.
John Fuchsia.
Fucacia bread. John Fuchsia. Exactly. So John Frusciante. I can't say his name right. I can't. I have to say
Frusciante.
Frusciante.
Yeah.
Frusciante.
It's
Frusciante.
a different language, you know.
John
Yeah.
Crescendo.
Crescendo.
So he actually was on and off until about 2000. He came into the band at 1988, and then he was just kind of on and off with their shows and such. And then they hired Dave Navarro in 1991 to the 1999s to help them with Mother's Milk. And he had come from Jane's Addiction, so I think he was helping with Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. Obviously, no. All
Yeah.
after all that? Okay,
After.
gotcha. Well, this is the time frame that he was there. It's wrong.
We wrote a couple notes. To
I'm
keep
firing
track
our
of.
research team.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Our
see
research
myself out.
department.
One album. It was called One Hot Minute.
One hot minute.
Ah,
Oh,
One Hot
okay.
Minute.
There.
Oh.
Well,
I think
duh.
after that was Dave, right?
No, that was Dave.
Oh, that one was Dave.
So
yes.
One Hot Minute was Dave.
Yeah.
Are we frustrated? Are we John frustrated?
Yeah. Is it John Fermata?
John Frusciante. What is my boba order? That's an off question. Hold on 1 second.
All right, but
I
yeah.
just wanted to say one more person. Josh Klinghoffer. You
What?
Yes.
These last names,
These last
dude.
names.
Of
What is
course.
up with you guys? So Josh Klinghoffer. I'm pretty sure they go through like a list of last names and they're like, yeah, that's obscure enough.
John Davids? Not weird enough.
Not weird.
Get out of here.
Of course, and then there's the exception of Chad Smith.
Chad Smith.
I'm like, what the heck of a plain name is Chad Smith?
It's a yeah, it's so plain, it's so unnoticeable as to be noticeable.
Straight up.
Chad
Oh.
Smithington.
Chad Smithington.
Chad Smithington. So Josh Klinghoffer was another one of the guitarists that they hired for help. But yeah, no. I think currently it's obviously Anthony Kiedis, Odyssey Flea. And then Chad Smith, current. And then I think John is in and out, but it's between Aaron and Josh and John. Aaron Marshall was the other. Eric, excuse me, Marshall.
She's saying a
I
lot
was
of
like,
guitars.
Aaron?
Yeah, no,
Aaron?
it's spelled A-R-I-K actually. So
Eric?
Eric.
Eric.
Aaron.
Get down here!
Adam.
Adam?
Oh man.
Yes.
But yeah.
So,
Is this a jobbery?
yeah.
A jobbery?
A jobbery. I will say, for Dave Navarro being in the band, what is that, 8 years? Only
Something
releasing
like
one
that.
album? That seems like a lot.
That is a lot of work into one
I
album.
don't know that he was around there for 8 years. I think I might have my facts wrong, but he was around there in the 1999s. Somewhere around that
In
time.
the 1999s, all of the multiple years
All
that
of the
encompass the
multiple
1999s.
years that encompass the 1999s.
There's 1999 1,
There's 1999
2,
Exactly.
There's no 3.
Yeah, but I think we got
1999
it.
4.
I understood.
Chadward Smithington. Chadley.
Chadley.
Actually, as I was writing this, I'm 5 years?
93 to 98.
93 to
Oh,
98.
93 to 98.
So,
So it wasn't like
3 minus
one
8.
side, it was like literally just shoved in, like 1993 to 1998.
He's
Okay.
like, hello,
Hello.
bye.
It's like, hey, I'm here real quick. I gotta take a break from jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably, and they probably did a lot of live shows. Was the big thing. It's like touring and.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I mean, that's got to be like filling up the time, unless the band was taking some sort of hiatus or just.
Right. Well, they
coming
did
back.
take a hiatus at one point. I don't remember when they took a hiatus, but I think it was after their 2006 album.
Oh, fair.
Because it went to 2011 and then 2016. But I'm not sure, actually. Because I do remember them saying something about it.
That actually is something that I have been informed on, is the fact that during that time with Dave Navarro, they actually only had one show.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which is so odd. But like, you know, I mean, I guess take your time, slam out an album for 5
Yeah.
years.
Straight up.
I mean, it worked for him. I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, it took us almost 3 years before we released our first one.
That's true.
I mean,
Honestly, that's how I feel better about like our release dates and stuff. I know we don't pump out as much content as like Daniel Sherman. He's crazy with the content. Like I could only wish to be that like just pushing out stuff. But like I'm glad that it's not weird that we're taking so long.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not. Yeah. We aren't an outlier in terms of music.
Right.
So yeah. Totally.
But yeah, definitely.
interrupting roll call. Hi, Crimson.
Hi, Crimson.
yeah. Hi, Crimson.
Oh, I don't know if we mentioned roll call for Xenia as well, but
We did not.
we did not.
Cydia.
Hello. Yes.
Um,
But and this is the album that this is jumping ahead a little bit. Actually, no, it's not, because the album that released when I think John Frusciante came back was Californication.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And that is the one that I remember most.
Boom.
Because that had Snow Heyo on it,
Yeah.
which is a really cool song.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun song. I
Yeah.
definitely that one when I'm thinking of Red Hot Chili Peppers, it's that Can't Stop, Danny California, and that Danny California. Sorry, let me start over. We got Snow, Danny California, Can't Stop, Stadium Arcadium, and Californication gets stuck in my head.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. I was like, God, there's a list of songs, and they
Yes.
like play on loop when I think of Red Hots.
Absolutely. Scar Tissue is definitely probably my top song by them because it's my mom's favorite, I think. So, you know, she was always playing it and such. She knows all the words. I'm looking at her right now. She's cute. So, all that to say.
Sarcastic Mr. Know-It-All. Who's that?
Dave Navarro.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm kidding. Information from Intel. Over here.
Our research department is hired again.
Research department back on track. So apparently that line in Scar Tissue, sarcastic Mr. Know-It-All, is about Dave Navarro.
Wow.
Spicy. A little bit of salt. A little
gossip.
bit of lime juice. A little bit
Salt.
Salt.
of... So, just...
Little bit of.
So, yeah, so that's fun.
If you want to know about Dave Navarro, Go watch Ink Master.
I was gonna say, fun fact about Dave Navarro. He actually hosted Ink Master, which he says Ink Master the whole time. For the entire first 2 seasons, he says that, and it drives everyone insane. He actually moved on to not saying ink anymore in the beginning. He's like, "Welcome back to our show."
Oh my
He
gosh.
actually doesn't say Ink Master because I'm pretty sure it upset people so bad.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
So-
he hosted a tattoo competition show, and it's actually pretty good. You should
It's
check
really,
it out.
really good.
Oh yeah, I will say, looking up his picture online, he looks like the kind of guy that would. He's a judge, right? Or
Yeah,
is he
he's a
host?
judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
looks
host.
like the kind of guy that would judge a tattoo competition.
Straight
Yeah.
up. I also wanted to mention, as a disclaimer, I should have said this earlier, but Red Hot Chili Peppers, since we have minors in the chat, they are not necessarily appropriate. So I wouldn't go listening to all of their music after this, but I would give them a tentative listen. If you see that little E, just skip it. There's 5 songs in their discography
Yeah.
without E's.
So basically, just tell your parents we're not talking about Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Exactly. No,
I'm not telling you to go listen to them in secret.
no, straight up.
Jack.
Stop it.
I'm not.
Stop it.
I'm not.
But I would say, when I was a kid and my mom would be listening or my dad would be listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers, I had no idea what they were talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, Danny California, a phrase that you may or may not understand, simultaneous release.
Right.
And we're just not going
We're
to
not-
go on to
yeah,
that.
it's about
But
it.
basically, that phrase, and I was none the wiser. So.
Yeah, and that is the exact reason they got to perform at the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, with the way the
So-
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Crimson. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking about the Red Hots today. They have quite a few albums. I actually
do.
ran out of space running it.
Prolific.
Yeah, so they came out with their first album was actually their name album, so props to them. Yeah, they came out with that in 1984.
That's
So,
a while ago.
that's
That feels like a while ago.
That feels like such a.
That was
at
like
least 30
before I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like.
No, wow. that was like 2 days before I was born, something like that. Yeah, so they're actually an 80s band, and they're still here. So that's cool.
That's a pattern of evolution that I don't know if it was it might have just been the scene changing around them, but you have to go through changes and evolutions to really last that long. I think.
Absolutely.
I think
I mean, if you go listen to that Red Hot Chili Peppers first album versus what you might have heard in something like Stadium Arcadium, the sound is so different.
Absolutely. Yeah, so they came out with their name album, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, in 1984. They came out with Freaky Styley, 1985, which super cool name, and it came out on the same day as Mother's Milk, which just happens to be my birthday. So Freaky Styley came out in 1985, August 16th, and Mother's Milk came out in 1989, August 16th. So, anyways.
I mean,
They also had the Uplift Mofo Party Plan, 1987. Blood Sugar Sex Magic, which is their most popular one, I think. Right next to Californication.
Oh, fair.
I think, which was 1987.
1987? I think it was 1991.
Oh yeah, 1991. Sorry, I
Blood
just
Sugar
said
Sex Magic,
1987. It
yeah.
was in my brain. Yeah, that thing. So One Hot Minute obviously was Dave Navarro's song,
Yeah.
which was
Album.
album.
He got one song.
He got
The
one
entire
song
album
out
was
of all
just
of
one
it. That was
song.
his One Hot Minute. And then 1995 Californication was 1999. By the way, it's 2002 Stadium Arcadium 2006. And the thing about Stadium Arcadium,
It's pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty big too. There are 38 songs in that album.
Boom. That's a lot.
yeah, and that's why, generally, if you know any Red Hot Chili Peppers, you probably know something from Stadium Arcadium.
Because there was I can't even imagine putting 38 songs on an album.
Jeez.
What does it make it? That album makes it 20% of their entire musical repertoire.
Yeah.
So probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They could do a whole set just Stadium Arcadium stuff.
Yeah.
Bro.
Straight up.
And it was supposed to be split into like 3 albums, right?
Yes, it was supposed to be a 3-part album release.
Yeah, that would be 12, 13, and 13. Those are like 3 full length. Like,
Right?
why?
Like they just decided to put 3 albums on one for fun.
Yeah,
I will say, Red Hot Chili Peppers, the band that takes 4 years to make 1 album, but also takes 4 years to make 3 albums.
Yeah.
Straight up though, honestly.
38 songs. Daniel Sherman moves right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel Sherman moves right there. Tell me about it. Daniel Sherman actually pulls great inspiration from Red Hot Chili Peppers. I can't talk
This
for
just in. That's 2 times today we've associated Daniel Sherman with being appropriated with Red Hot.
Straight up though.
I think there's something there.
I think there's a
We should
trend
talk to
here.
Daniel.
Daniel, get back in the chat, please. Give your input. There was 2 other albums that aren't as popular, but they are their most recent albums, which is "I'm With You," which was released in 2011, and "The Getaway," which was 2016.
Right.
But yeah, that's their whole discography, all like 11 albums, I think.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot, and they've been around since the 80s, so that's a lot.
It's a testament. It's a testament to how good their
There's a
music is.
scab on my knee.
I will say.
You can be
And-
around for 40 years.
Oh my gosh.
40 years.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
40
Did we
years.
just math that
I
now?
just mapped that
80.
just now.
80 to
Yeah.
90,
2000
90 to
was
2000.
20 years ago.
2001.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
35 to 40. Like, oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Bro, that's dedication.
Yeah.
And I will say, well, funny enough, they are one of the first bands we covered.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. And
Actually, our first gig, we
our
played
first
that
gig
song.
was totally not the place to play.
Oh my
it.
god. No, we went to oh my god. It was a trick-or-treat festival for a church, and we played Danny California.
And then we thought about it.
And then we thought about it.
Yeah.
We also played Spiderwebs by No Doubt.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun too. But honestly, I like that song a lot.
Yeah.
As if the 80s were 40 years ago. Dude, me too, Paran.
Straight up though.
Bro, that's vintage. That's almost vintage if you're talking car years, right?
Yeah.
That's over vintage.
Yeah,
That's over
80s
vintage.
cars are vintage.
I mean, I have a 72, and that's technically vintage.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, I keep looking at I was picking a scab. Don't pick your scab, kids.
Don't do it. Your body needs scabs to heal.
Your body
Yes.
needs scabs to heal over and not create scars, which
Yeah.
is what I constantly do to my scabs.
So these guys have got to be late 50s to early 60s at least.
Yeah.
Easy. I mean,
Right?
Yeah.
58.
58. Wow. So they must have started when they were around, what is that, 18, maybe 16 or so, and then 35
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
High
Imagine
school.
being 17 years old and being
High
like,
school.
let's do a band. All right. And then you never stopped for 40
And
years.
then you just never stopped and kept going.
That's goals.
That's gold.
honestly goals, straight up.
I will say.
What I want. Let's
What-
continue this for 40 years, you
Yes,
guys.
exactly.
Please.
Yes.
So that's
Absolutely.
Flea and Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah.
are
Those two.
58.
So yeah, I mean, and they weren't like brothers or like relatives or like
Just
they were just friends.
Just cool friends in high school.
Yeah.
Just
That's-
friends with cool
But that
names.
okay,
Power.
16 to 18 would definitely have been like sophomores.
Yeah.
They weren't even done with high school.
No.
They're like, hey, you want to play some music? Yeah, sure, let's play some
Bro.
music. You want to keep playing music? Sure. 40 years later, hey, we done with music? Nope.
Nope. Yeah, like one of the few times like the garage high school band like took off, you know?
Right, straight up.
Oh, there's actually one of their members. I'm trying to remember who it is right now, but they actually met Red Hots because, because he was punching one of Flea's good friends in high school. Like he was a bully. I think it was Anthony actually.
Yeah,
It was
the
Anthony
singer.
Kiedis. Yeah, he was bullying one of Flea's friends, and that's how they got introduced to each other.
That's hilarious.
And then after
That's why
all
Flea
that,
takes his aggression out on the bass. Just,
Right, yeah, exactly. After all that, they became friends. But that's an interesting little factoid. Like, I can't really say that any of y'all were bullies of any of mine.
No.
But that
no,
would
I
be
don't
an
think
interesting
so.
backstory to have.
Yeah, John was a big bully of mine back
We
in
can
the
make that.
Yeah,
we
make
can
that.
arrange
I
that.
can change that. I can fix that.
I can fix that. Oh man, that reminds me. I was gonna say something about
People born past 2007 don't exist. Actually, I don't think that's right.
No, actually though, I was really bothered the other day. Someone was like, They were like, I'm 10 years old, and I was like, okay. And they're like, I was born in 2011, and I was like, excuse me.
What?
Like, I'm 10 years old, 2011.
I feel myself aging, like wrinkles,
Straight
like just appear.
Like,
Yeah.
Dad, I need your cane.
Yeah, I can't walk. I got
can't walk anymore. My knees are done.
That's when I discovered I had diabetes.
Oh my god.
The mustache and yeah.
Lauren said, when you said Red Hot, I thought of the hot sauce. And yes.
Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's
Frank's
Red
Red
Hot.
Hot.
Sponsored by Frank's Red Hot.
Sponsored by Frank's Red Hot. We need a splash for hot sauce.
Disclaimer:
Hot
we are
chili
not
peppers.
sponsored by Frank's Red Hot.
We're
Disclosure.
sponsored by red sauces in general.
We're
Red
sponsored
sauce.
by
Yeah.
Red sauce.
Sauce.
I definitely put hot sauce on my food today, so.
Bro, it's tasty. If you ever like have like a dry chicken or anything, just put hot sauce
Just
on.
a dry
You don't
chicken,
need-
just in general.
just
when
dry
you have
chicken.
A dry chicken.
Yeah. Take that chicken, put some lotion on him. He's
Just
dry.
like,
You see, it's like
lather
you're,
that hot
you're
sauce
just you're
on.
raising chickens, and one of them is like dehydrated
Yeah.
and like not taking a bath, and you're just like, you know what, hot sauce.
Hot
right there.
sauce.
I'm just imagining this chicken who just has really dry humor.
Yeah.
He's just like saying something like super sarcastic. You're like, hot sauce time.
Hot sauce. Get out of here. It just burns his eyes.
Oh, straight up. Poor chicken.
I was like, hey, Owen.
Poor chicken.
Hey.
Owen!
GN.
What's up,
Good
my
to
dudes?
see you. Yes.
Oh man, it's good to see you guys. It's been a while since we've been on a UGN stream. I keep forgetting that. Your mouth is watering? Good. We talk about hot sauce here.
Yeah, we do. Flashback, by the way, this is unrelated somewhat, but when we ate the blazing wings, if you saw that on my story that one time, we like the spice.
Were
We
those
like
the
the
blazing wings or the
spice.
Reaper wings?
Those
that
are
you put
the
on there?
Reaper. They replaced the blazing.
Okay,
That's
I
why.
was like, I don't know, because blazing wings I can handle. And I don't
Yeah.
think we got footage of that.
Yeah. So definitely we had
Mhm.
that night. That was a
Yeah.
fun night. I got to babysit.
Yes, Owen, sriracha for the win. I've warmed up to it recently.
Sriracha?
Oh
It's
yeah, thank
pretty
you Owen, for
good.
the sriracha. I used to really not like sriracha. I considered it like the ketchup of hot sauce.
Yeah.
Same.
And then I started putting it on like different kinds of sandwiches and things, and I ended up kind of liking it.
Yeah.
I started putting it in ramen, and then we
Ooh.
have it's really freaking good. It was actually my mom's fault because she doesn't really like spicy foods, but she started putting the sriracha in there because it was a really good flavor combo.
Oh yeah.
And it's pretty fire. No pun intended.
Yeah,
Sorry.
pretty far.
I thought you were gonna be like
Jack, you can't cause like an error message in my head like that. You just froze.
Yeah. Just,
And
anyway.
then I heard the laugh track in the background.
Yes.
And then I was gonna say something about hot sauce, and I forgot. Oh yeah, we have it at Mixed Arby's, so I put it on my Southwest veggie wrap all the time.
Yes.
Ooh,
It's freaking
sriracha on a veggie
so
wrap.
good, dude.
That sounds
It's-
good.
It tastes really bland without it. So
Yes.
anyway, sriracha's good. You try it.
Yes.
Also, yes, thank you, Ren. I have UFN candy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This took
It's
like
super
3
cool.
days.
Yeah, this took a long time.
Because we had the pattern for it, and then we had to put it all out, and then when we were actually putting it on the
Kept
bracelet,
screwing up the rows.
we kept screwing up the rows. I had to redo it like I think I got to the 5th row every time and went, this is wrong, and realized that it was adding a bead to the other row, so I had to compensate for that and make it like a twisting one instead of straight up. It was a whole thing. But yeah, 3 days later, that came out. It's really freaking good. Yeah. So big
Also,
fan
just
of
to
that.
clarify for Lauren, what do I have against ketchup? I don't have anything against ketchup. I just think it's a fairly generic sauce.
It's true. I don't eat ketchup with fries anymore.
It's
I
not
used
even
to.
actually tomatoes.
It's a fruit. It's technically a smoothie.
Yeah, ketchup is a smoothie. Changed my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
true. It's got
we,
sugar.
We will have a
It's got
discussion about that.
It's got oil.
A vinegar and tomato smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
And tomato smoothie with sugar.
Yeah, it's fruit and sugar. Yeah.
Vinegar is the base instead of like orange juice. You know.
I need a break.
Also, there was a
post in the
question.
comments if you think we should do the smoothie challenge.
There was a question about my shirt, and it's a pretty good explanation of my philosophies. It's, I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. That's all it says.
Yeah.
That's
And
all.
honestly, I also love that you have this just red.
Yeah, I'm
thing
incredibly
right now.
red today.
Super red. You need to read out your red, so you
Yeah.
can get red.
Red.
Forgot to tie
Hot.
my hair back.
Red.
Chili pepper.
Hot chili pepper. I actually did my makeup theme today.
Oh yeah. And then there's
You
me.
can't see that, but it's you have red in your flannel.
I do. It's maroon.
There you
This
go.
is the actual color of like a chipotle pepper or whatever.
Oh, sick!
So-
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like that deep red. And my boats.
And your boats.
Look at that.
Your
Kinda
boats.
red.
They're full on boats. Evergreen
at
on your
that.
shoes.
Oh, that is the sole of my shoe that is black. There you go.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Gotcha. Sparkle. Animate
Sparkle anime. Anime sparkle. The glasses shift.
that. Yeah, like the glare.
Straight up, whenever you look at the shoes, and you're
They're
just
not
like,
ready for my outfit. Yes. So,
yeah.
do we want to give an example?
Yeah,
I think we
we
already gave an
should,
example
but I
of
just
this
want to
song.
point out that Owen just says Carolina Reaper extract and a jerk pulled pork bun is his favorite meal, and that scares me. I love all of those flavors, but
That
How
sounds
carefully do you measure out
so
the Carolina
good.
Reaper extract?
exactly.
Do you use an eyedropper?
like I like barbecue
Yeah, so he
sauce
has easy
for my
access to
pulled
put in
pork.
his eyes to get the
Oh
green
yeah, just
color. Yeah.
just screaming while he eats his pork bun.
Dude, stop it. Okay, but why? Like, I remember seeing that one meme, and it was like, you know how to get these like really cool green eyes? It's just put jalapeno juice in your eyes.
Oh gosh, no.
And it was like, I was like, oh my god,
Don't
the
you
people
dare.
that listen to this, don't
For those
do that.
for those of you that don't know, capsaicin is a molecule developed by plants to cause pain in mammals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't put it in your eyes.
Legitimately, the peppers went, hey, let's try to get people to not eat us. And so they have capsaicin, which is basically poison. And we went, spicy.
Something
Yes.
I learned about capsaicin and menthol is capsaicin actually it increases your response to heat. It increases the nerve's response to heat. Menthol does the same thing to the feeling of cold. And so a really horrible experiment you could try
Oh, no.
is mixing menthol and capsaicin and putting it on something. Apparently it tastes like literally hell. So
Oh my god.
That's actually
Can you imagine
crazy.
like one of those menthol strips and then like a drop, like an eye drop of Carolina Reaper sauce?
yeah, no thanks, bud. No thanks. I'm gonna need a lot more than milk to fix
Wait.
that.
Wouldn't that be less then? Because it.
So you
pulls
think
out
it
all
would
the-
cancel it out,
Right.
but it doesn't.
It adds.
No, I
It's
have
additive.
Tumblr to thank for this information.
Pain does not cancel out. Pain is additive.
Well, because people
Yes.
probably just like went. They were like, "I'm gonna try this out." And thank you, the veterans of Tumblr.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if it was like complementing or supplementing something, but it literally it's just increasing your response. So you
Yeah.
increase your response to heat and your response to cold.
Yes.
So you just have a hypersensitive tongue.
Wow, that sounds.
Oh my god.
So just back.
Everything I do is wrong. Just like
Carter, you down for menthol and hot sauce? I'm
No.
not saying do it, but I am saying if you do it, let me know.
yeah. If you do
Take a
it,
video,
film
do
it.
a backflip.
All right.
Just sounds like actual
Alright.
hell. Yeah, it is.
Which one?
The one that we first knew.
The one that we first knew. All right. Do you possibly want to do the other one too?
Yeah, I'm down. I kind of want the intro for the other one to be later.
Yeah,
so too.
okay,
Because
for
that's
sure.
funny.
All right.
Hold on.
What do you think?
Yep.
All right.
I don't remember the first note. I was like,
So-
wait, what key is this even in?
So this is one of the first songs that we've learned as a band, and this one was by the Red Hot Chili Peppers from one of their first albums. I think this one is from Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Yeah.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
Think so? Yeah.
So it's definitely been there for a while. It's like a 1991 track.
Let me see.
Which makes sense. If you look at the music video online for this one, it does look a little bit more like, it doesn't look sharp modern quality. But it
Oh
doesn't
no,
look
it's
bad.
from Stadium Arcadium.
It's from Stadium Arcadium?
Huh.
Oh, that was an intentional choice then.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
They fooled me. I
They-
like it.
They fooled me. I
They
like
fooled me.
it. Oh man.
Foiled again.
Okay,
Right.
for sure. All right. So this one is Danny California.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sing with me if you know the lyrics and put them in the chat.
Not all of them.
No. Ryan, I'm looking at you. Getting born in the state of Mississippi. Papa was a copper and a mama was a hippie. In Alabama, she could swing a hammer. Price you gotta pay when you break the panorama. She never knew that there was anything more than poor. What in the world does your company take me for? Black bandana, sweet Louisiana.
that solo ain't made for acoustic.
Woo! No.
There we go.
Happy compromise.
California blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
California blah blah blah.
A 7-Eleven slip before the later.
His lyrics are so they feel like they bounce off like around the mouth so much. Like
Oh,
they go-
straight up. Hinga dinga derg. Swedish chef, anybody?
This song, but the words are just California do.
California do do.
California do do. California do do. California do do. Dude.
Anyway, that just happened.
That was important.
Yes, that.
This was important to my growth.
Yeah,
Yes,
as a
honestly.
human, exactly.
Oh man, we're getting a question, and I'm going to transition over to the other questions that we got. But first, I'm going to answer Inside Lauren's Brain's question. What is your favorite? What's your fave songs?
And I think this is referring to by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
If I'm not wrong.
I think that's correct too. So I'll go first.
Yes.
I really, again, I already mentioned it. Scar Tissue, probably.
Scar Tissue.
Yeah, I freaking love that song. I have it on a bunch of playlists. Just Scar Tissue that I wish you saw.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Mhm. It's so good, and honestly, it's so slept on nowadays.
Yeah.
Because it was really popular, and then people obviously pushed it away because they were like, "Oh, it's too popular."
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, random quick roll call to Connie Murphy. Just
Connie
wanted to throw
Murphy.
that out there.
Woo!
This is pretty fun. It is. We enjoy having y'all here. Yeah. So.
Indeed. Sorry, I had tea in my mouth, but
You're
I
good.
meant to lift my pinky and do it
Yeah.
on.
Yes. Scar Tissue for Sadie. For me, it's got to be Dark Necessities. That was the first song that I really got into and threw on my playlists from Red Hot. Snow is a close second, but I really like the general musicianship of Dark Necessities just a little better. Also, the album cover is really cool. It's like a drawing of a girl, a little girl in a sundress, and then I think a tiger's behind her or something.
Oh, I believe it.
Is it a bear?
It's a bear.
Yeah, I think it's a bear.
It's a bear. Yes. That.
Yeah.
The research team, the fanatic.
The fanatic.
Back here telling us it's a bear.
Also, yeah. To confirm, it's a secret battery drawer. Yes. But now it's not secret or hidden. But yeah, I got mine is. I gotta say, Under the Bridge. I mean, it's just a beautiful song. It's got this
Yeah.
upbeat thing to it, but it also is really sad.
Under the bridge downtown is where I disappear. Under the bridge downtown.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't want to say it
Whatever mine.
Yeah.
because it's kind of
It's where I do something.
where I do something that's probably illegal. So
Yes.
But it's
What?
okay. We're getting death glares right now.
I'm being agreed with. So
yeah.
my agreement sensors went off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes, good. Alright.
Yes. Oh yes, the
I was
slow
like, yeah, don't
build.
tell me to answer that. What's your favorite song? Period. I can't.
Yeah, I'm like.
I can give you a right now, maybe. I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's like, I'll
forever.
give you my favorite song of the day. Let me know if you want to hear. I'll post every day. My
Yeah.
favorite song today is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my favorite song today, if we're doing that, today my favorite song is probably Lemonade by Internet Money. I listened to it a lot yesterday too. It's really good. I would definitely.
Okay.
Never heard.
It's not like normal, kind of what I usually listen to, which is more Mother, My Chemical Romance.
Right.
It's actually trap-ish.
Trap. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's not really trap, but it's really good, but it's kind of inappropriate. So if you're
Yeah.
a minor, please don't listen to it. But yeah. Anyways,
Totes.
yeah.
Okay, lemonade. That's a drink.
Lemonade
That's
by
not a song.
Internet Money. Yes, it's a drink, not a song, but it's really good. Ice.
For-
Lemonade, my neck was dripping.
Yeah. What would you say? Do you think you have?
Probably Drown. By
Horizon?
yes, that one. Yeah, I was like, it's a bunch of words.
I love that song.
I remember their logo a lot faster than I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, the picture comes up before.
Yeah,
For me, I've got to say, I Wanted So Badly to Be Brave by the Wonder Years, the Burst in Decay version, which is the acoustic album that they did of it.
Okay.
That song is amazing. I need you all to listen to that. It's like a dark theme, but he's never explicit. It's more just like kind of sad and somber and it's just so cool.
Yeah.
So.
No, definitely. Also, Drown by Bring Me the Horizon is just playing in my head now. So
No, yeah, it's on loop now.
I'm like, what doesn't kill you?
Makes you stronger.
Makes you
Bruh, 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 bruh.
Got a hole in my soul growing deeper and deeper. And I can't take
Everything-
one more moment of this silence. Okay.
Everything just went grayscale and then exploded into color when you did that.
Absolutely. Please edit that, someone.
Yes.
Just like zooming in and getting like really dark, and there's like that like rain ambiance freaking on a street side that's like transparent over me and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I wish I was a Riot Girl by Destructo Disc. I don't know. Sounds like a weeb though, because that's a Dragon Ball reference.
Yeah.
Cover for all the songs.
Less than 3. Oh yeah, the OC streams they'll come back eventually, but I mean I'm working on music for you guys right now.
Yeah.
So sorry those haven't been happening.
Fun
No,
show.
it's all good.
If you want gaming, come on Saturdays to Twitch.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
2 p.m. Just saying, I got you covered. We are going to be continuing Dark Souls 2.
It's really fun to watch too. I'm like, I wish you would do more dodge rolling, but I mean.
Bro, alright, don't worry. There's not a lot of attacks yet.
I need
That's
you to
true.
do Thorn Armor Fat Roll build. Like
Thorn Armor Fat
that's
Roll.
all I that's it. All your damage is rolling.
I just
Oh
need
my
you to dodge roll your entire way through Dark Souls 2. That's the next
Bro.
playthrough, you guys.
I'm
Tune
gonna-
in 2 months from now.
I'm going to go for like 4 vitality, which is how much you can carry, and just get the heaviest armor and
Oh,
just
absolutely.
fall over
Well,
every
we're-
time I try to
We're
roll.
gonna call the build Don't Twop Me Bro.
Don't talk me.
Don't-
I have to parry every time.
Yeah.
So, yes, join us on Saturdays on Twitch at 2 p.m. for that.
Yes.
Yes.
2 p.m. PST. So that's
Yes.
other times for other people.
And we have questions from y'all, I believe from Instagram, right?
From Instagram, yes. We did a little Q&A thing, so we're going to answer the questions now of what you guys are asking. I will lead us off with this first question. It's by Matty Guard. It's, what is your favorite cheese?
Ooh.
Yeah, what's your favorite cheese?
Which
guys?
is a hard question because I really like cheese.
I really like cheese too. My dad gets all the expensive ones, like the bricks.
Oh,
he
yeah.
he doesn't get the pre-sliced ones anymore, so he's now a connoisseur.
Oh,
Okay.
with
Big
the-
connoisseur of
Just,
cheese.
like curling his mustache. This
This
cheese is
doesn't pair well with my flavor palette.
yes.
Yeah.
yeah. So he gets a lot of like the ones that taste like athlete's foot, and so I like regular ones. So I like mozzarella.
Tastes like what?
Athlete's foot. Did I stutter?
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
Oh, that was great.
Fermentation too strong.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, for sure.
But I will say, I'm not a big fan of like cheddar. It gets really potent really easy. I gotta say mozzarella is my favorite, and I don't like it on its own necessarily, but I love string cheese because it's fun to play with.
Yeah.
And if you prepare it right, mozzarella goes with so many things. So many things.
Can we put that in a John Fax thing? He likes string cheese because it's fun to play with.
I love string cheese.
I love that so much.
I don't-
That's so pure.
I don't think you
John.
realize how tedious I am, like
That's
teasing
so
apart the string
wholesome.
cheese, and then
I-
like if it's too big, I'll put it in half again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Okay, my least favorite thing though is when I'm like I have like the perfect bit of string cheese and I pull it and it's just like this chunk on the
Chunk,
bottom.
yeah.
It's just like this like weight, like a freaking paperweight. I'm
See,
like, what is this?
I
See,
have
then what- then-
failed somewhere.
Straight up.
Thin top, and then just
Yes,
just the
straight
nation
up.
of chili beneath it.
Absolutely.
So like, what you got to do is you got to flip it up and catch it, and then you take it from the middle and like push your thumbs in,
Oh,
and then like separate it like that,
yeah.
like
When
you're
it's-
Captain America breaking
Well,
a log.
you're you're definitely a pro at this, obviously.
Yes.
I usually just flip it around and start.
The
peeling from
more
other
you
side.
know.
Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun.
I love it so much. So yeah. I
Favorite
love
cheese?
that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I just love that whole trail. So I too really like mozzarella, but
Yes.
that is not probably my favorite cheese. Do you have your favorite cheese in mind?
My favorite cheese depends entirely on everything else that's going
That's
on.
fair.
That's that's my thing. My go-to, I just like want to munch this cheese when I could do that, was extra sharp cheddar.
Oh, fair.
I often got the one from Tillamook.
Do you ever cut yourself when you put your hand in the bag? It's
You know,
extra sharp.
I thankfully I avoided that.
Yeah. Smart. That's how he keeps his hands in good shape.
I knew what I was getting into, but yeah, that is something. Be careful. You got to be careful. Don't cut yourself on the sharp cheddar.
Stop.
The extra
Both of
sharp
you.
cheddar. Not so much a problem when I don't know if it's a cheese that's really well known. I've only ever seen it in stores around here, but I'm sure it's more popular than I think it is. But there's a cheese called Dubliner, and it's a hard cheese.
Ooh.
Very good. Have it with some grapes. You won't have a bad time.
Wapes.
Have it.
Wapes.
Have a little bite of Dubliner and some grapes.
sounds good.
Mozzarella's got its place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
string cheese is fun.
If you're talking namen,
Yeah.
Colby
Yeah.
Jack is
Colby Jack is
great
good.
for just straight namen. I bought some Colby Jack cheese sticks the other day,
Oh,
and
I
I'm
love
looking
it.
forward to those.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
those are never string cheese. You just kind of munch them.
Yeah, it's the one time where it's acceptable to take a tube of cheese and just
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a square.
yeah. Why do they do that? Why does string cheese have to be circular?
I don't know.
But,
It's how you know the difference.
yeah, Maddie, you asked a good question.
Pepper Jack.
Have
Just
a
Maddie
guy.
Gard, the person who
Maddie
initially
Gard,
asked.
yes, you
this.
did ask a really good question. So I would say I have a similar response to Jack. It's pretty time sensitive, I guess, cheese wise. But I think my go-to for any sandwich would have to be Swiss.
Ooh, yeah.
I love Swiss cheese with all my heart.
It's a good
Yes.
cheese.
And then my favorite hard cheese would be Dubliner
Fair.
as well, because it's just so good. It's kind of stinky, but it's really good.
With some pepper crackers, brie.
That's what I was going to say.
With
Brie.
some
You stole my soft cheese. Sorry. So my favorite soft cheese is brie. I love brie with like some. Oh my gosh. There's like these crackers you can get at Jade or Tro's, and they have like this little like
Shopman John.
Shopman
Shopman
John.
John.
Yeah, they have these little like berries in them in the crackers, and they're like
Oh.
they have like fennel in them and everything, and they're
Oh,
like
yeah, I think
super
I know what you're
weedy,
talking
and you just put brie on them and it's so freaking good. But they also have like this blueberry encrusted brie roll.
Champlain.
Oh my god.
Chevre cheese, I'm being told.
Chevrolet cheese, yes. So
Chevrolet.
it's blueberries all around, and it's just like covered in like this juice, and it's Chevrolet, and it's soft, and you just slice it, put it on a cracker, eat the crap out of that stuff. It's so good.
Not only is it cheese, it's got antioxidants in it from the blueberries.
Exactly.
Bro.
I'm like,
It's
it's all of
super
the above.
cheese.
It's so freaking delicious.
What do you need?
I do like the representation of pepper jack in the chat though. That is
Yes.
my go-to cheese for sandwiches.
Pepper Jack's
Oh
pretty
yeah.
good.
Oh, it's great. Swiss,
Jack's good.
pepper jack. Yeah.
Yeah, Swiss is
Totally.
definitely my top, but Pepper Jack's pretty good too. I do like extra cheddar as well. We went a while on this freaking
Yeah.
favorite cheese.
We
Moving
like to
on.
talk about cheese anyhow.
I would like John to introduce this next question
Yes.
because I have a response for it immediately preceding.
Do you want to taco?
Do you?
I'm not in on this.
Anyway.
That's a Psycho Stick reference. So the answer is yes, but also that song by Psycho Stick goes, "Do you want a taco? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you want a taco?
Taco.
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you? Anyway. Yeah, so that's not a band children to listen to, but
Can't compete.
but if you're not
We
a
listen
child,
to so many music.
please
that's
listen to
like-
them.
Yeah, straight up, it's so fire. Do you want a taco? Minimum wage, excuse me. Yeah, beer is good.
Yeah, I'll go slap
It's a song.
I'll slap a big old E on that one.
Slap
E.
a big ol' E on
E.
that one. Please don't look at it if you're a minor.
Yeah.
So yeah, very funny though. There is a child safe one though. Look it up. I'm a dog and I like socks.
I'm a dog and I like socks.
I like socks. I'm a dog. I'm a dog and I like it. That's a good one. So
It's surprisingly full even without the heavy metal, like
It really
thrash
is.
metal.
Give me that sock.
behind it.
Nom nom nom.
Give me that sock. Nom nom nom.
I was more and more concerned, Ren. Yes.
Yeah.
Something took over them. It was like just.
Do you?
So.
Just
and then-
overwhelming presence. I'm sorry
Yes,
for putting you on the
please. I
spot
told you
there.
my order 3 times already.
I
Like
just-
4,000 tacos and a Diet Coke.
Oh my god. And a diet.
Sorry. Anyway, we should move on.
Do you want to come?
But yes, the answer is we want a taco.
We want a taco. That is obvious. Always a question to answer is
You
yes.
can get me a taco. I will just be eating the hamburger out of the middle of it.
Yes.
Yep.
Also,
And
we
that
had-
was a question from Chase, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Chase, for the wonderful question.
Yeah.
Chance. Excuse me. I wrote his
Sorry,
name wrong.
you wrote it wrong. I was
Research
like,
team
wait, I didn't
fired
know-
again.
I didn't know we had any submissions from someone named Chase, but
I'm
okay,
so
I guess
sorry.
it's Chase.
I
now.
The bank?
Yeah. Chase itself.
Give me your money.
Give me the money.
Give money.
Give the money.
But yes, this next question is actually from someone who is in chat right now. Well, I think Manny Guard might have been in the chat for the other one too. But we have someone. This is Paran's question, and it is: when did you come up with the name "This Is Temporary" or concept? I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah. I don't remember the time we came up with "This Is Temporary," but I do remember the concept.
It was
Okay.
it was in the evening.
So we'll answer that because we did definitely come up with the name "This Is Temporary" quite a long time ago. As you
Yeah.
know, we hid the hints for that, or the hints were hidden for that in some letters that were sent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been at least a couple months.
So
At
Yeah.
least.
At least.
yeah.
More than that, for real.
So
Yeah.
I think we came up with that idea sometime in the end of October last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had like
yeah.
a tactical meeting and we were like, what are we going to call this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, what?
And so, yeah, we just kind of were throwing stuff out and we had themes that we wanted.
That was one of I think there were like 2 other ones that we had.
Yeah. And there are a couple concepts behind it, actually.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
There's never just one meaning.
Oh, never. I think the concept that I would want us to focus on would be this is temporary of our current situation, or what was our current situation with the having no drummer, with the
Well, I mean 2020
with
Yeah.
quarantine.
2020 COVID quarantine. Yeah, that's like this whole state that we're in, everything going around, that's temporary.
Yeah.
So
The bad times will pass, and the good times need to be cherished while they're here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's probably the best full all around answer to that.
Yeah.
We got really dark here, but yeah. So good question, Paran.
Very good.
Yes.
I like these.
Yeah.
I like
Same.
Yeah. Do you want to? The next one is about Rue. It's for Rue,
Yeah,
so we'll want to skip
we'll
that.
skip that and go ahead and do the other one.
Okay. What has been declared to be in Jack's organ that pumps blood?
Michael's not here anymore.
Dang, he was here for like 2 seconds.
He's like, dead memories is what's in my heart.
Oh, he's so sad when
I'm
he's
so sad
saying
that
it.
Michael's not here.
It's like hard.
When you want to do the Dead Memories reference, but Michael's not here to hear it. That.
I'm so proud of you for setting that up. That's so good. So much power.
Okay, when you first told me that there was sad horns, I expected it to be the do do do
Yeah, the air horn.
do
Oh yeah, yeah.
do do.
Yeah, I would have done that one except for the fact that it carries on way too long.
Yeah.
Oh, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Also, I used to listen to that same, the actual original sad violin thing for like hours on end. So
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
For real though, there's some really cool like low-key instrumental, orchestral, or violin music out there.
Yeah.
Sad violin's fun.
It's
But-
a.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say there's a 15-hour version that you can listen to, by the way, if you wanted to.
That sounds good. The menu music for Final Fantasy 13 is amazing.
Good stuff.
Dude, Final Fantasy's whole score throughout the entire series of Final Fantasy, my heart.
Some
Yeah.
of my
So-
favorite pump you up songs come from
Ooh,
Final Fantasy.
Fair.
So,
And they're usually the battle themes.
Yeah.
yeah, well, you.
Yeah. So the battle theme for Final Fantasy X is like a lot more orchestral than the other ones, but I think it's victorious. The Final Fantasy VII is so industrial powered
Ooh.
that I like. And then of course the victory fanfare. Yeah. Anyway.
So, this last one is not a question, but I feel like it's an honorable mention. Spin3Z said, "My friend Ren is obsessed with your band and made us watch your stream in homeroom."
Boom.
And I
Good
just
job.
appreciate that.
Boom.
Thank you so much. Also, that brings me to say, if you are in the chat right now and you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream and share it with your friends. I think is now the time for another song.
Let's do a song.
Penguin noise. I wish I could imitate a penguin. That's
What do
such
you-
a fun
That's a
noise.
duck.
Oh yeah, that's a duck.
I'm like,
What do penguins? What sound? I feel like
What
penguins
sounds-
just hear Morgan Freeman in their head all the
They
time.
what
Ever
Ever
sound
since
do
March of the
penguins
Penguins.
They kind of just buzz. It's kind of it's a loud vocal buzzing.
Yeah. That, but higher pitched.
Yeah, almost. Just about. You getting there?
Sadie can get closer than any of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it!
Oh, that's so cool.
Well,
That
that's a penguin actually.
So that's just me taking my platypus, which is, and then just pitching it up, and then just doing it in squeaks. So,
That is exotic bird number 1.
exotic bird number 1, just start, and then just do a different shape of it.
I'm sorry. Did you say exotic butters?
Exotic bird.
Exotic butters, huh?
Are birds made of butter?
No, that's a Five Nights.
Very well done, Maddie. Good job doing your English project.
Congratulations, you did your English
Good
project.
job! After this, I think is a perfect time for a motivational minute from John, if you want.
Yeah, let's do the song and we'll do that.
Yeah.
I would do the slideshow, but it's still broken.
Oh,
I
no.
was joking.
That's alright. One day. What does the
Okay.
penguin say?
That's awesome.
What does the fox say?
I can't do it anymore on command.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was too good.
Alright,
Alright.
let's do it.
This next one is Can't Stop by Red Hot Chili Peppers. If you know the lyrics, please sing along with me because I'm struggling.
I'm struggling.
original, but
The end for sure.
The end for sure. I was like, oh, that's interesting. You're going into the chorus there.
Yeah.
Jack and I just felt it together. It's like, we're going here.
All right. Yeah, no, I just listened to the verse over and over
I kind of liked the verse over the chorus. I didn't mind it. Like,
yeah, it was interesting.
It was interesting,
I definitely wish there was the other melodic part, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm really
I'm
sorry
too
about
focused.
that.
That's okay.
I just kind of kept playing. I was like, this feels right though. So
Yeah.
sorry, Red Hots, you did it wrong.
Sorry, Red Hots, you can't do it. But honestly, that was the first time we played that together on a stream.
Just
so
saying. Yeah.
It's pretty alright. It's pretty alright.
So then I have a question for you guys. What would you say is our most Red Hot song, original wise?
This is a good thing. Yeah, this is kind of going back to the inspiration series we did. That was a good thing we did. I liked that.
Yeah. The main things to nail down, I think, like funky beat of some sort.
Funky beat of some sort.
And more like, not even necessarily funky, but like you lay into it.
I would say we don't have too many songs like that.
They're more
but
straight.
Yeah, they are more straight. But I would say, lyric wise, because I mean, Red Hot Chili Peppers are known for having pretty provocative, pretty profound lyrics. And I would say the thing that probably fits that most is actually Thought You'd Never Ask.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was thinking that, or one of the songs from our new album that I can't tell you about.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm literally okay. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Not that one actually.
It's a good one. I love that riff.
Yeah, me too. And I'm
It's
like
pretty
that.
funny.
That's my most Flea.
Yeah, it is most Flea
Yeah.
definitely. So,
But
you
I'm
guys
like, we
didn't hear
can't
that.
say what one that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah, no, I would think lyric wise probably Tina or the other one.
Bro.
Mm.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough. It's been forever. Do you want to?
We should play that one for you, just so you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're gonna play that one for you. This is our original song, Thought You'd Never Ask, affectionately named Tina.
Tina. Ty. Nah.
Nah. Ty. Nah. Or John's mom.
Tina.
No.
Wasn't that cryptic? I mean, it's not out yet. We gotta keep some surprises for you guys.
That's true. 7 weeks is enough of a hell, but even so I've got nothing. So tell me, honey, drink 'em down to wager. If you're down this behavior, God's not watching, nor the Savior. Guess we falling out of favor. Never thought I would end up with you. Another day we got nothing to do. We'll feel alone and we're together. Pretend it's all better, stuck in silence in a bender. But darling, just remember, I only show the best of my intentions. Even when I've lost all sight of heaven. How are you? I forgot to mention. I keep a smile on so you don't ask questions. Quit my job, it's been tough to pay rent. Not keeping track of how much we really spent. Let's go black out at the bar. Oh, baby, please we'll use the card. Don't wanna feel this tomorrow. How much we gotta borrow? It's getting colder on my side of the bed. Can't get up like the sheets are made of lead. But the bullet Joe sunrise work is calling might be unwise. Boss won't let it slide. Oh God, I think we're back outside. I only show the best of my intentions. Even when I've lost all sight of heaven. How are you? I forgot to mention. I keep a smile on so you don't ask questions. Please believe that you're better off when you were lying next
Sorry, I didn't let that ring out long enough, but yeah, you know.
Oh, you're sending it back. Sorry. Let me send it back to you.
He says, oh, my most stolen dreams. Look for me, don't let me. Yeah! Hear me. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let me. Don't let me. Hear me scream.
Yeah. I'm like waiting for it to populate on the chat. Like, yeah, where is it? Yeah.
Hear me scream. That's how I read that. So. Yes, thank you, Banjo, for noticing my subtle hand jive.
Yeah.
I was taught that by
So
coworkers,
fun.
so you know. Anyways, yeah. So I think it is 6:26, so we have 4 minutes to
Yeah.
tell you how much we love you.
We love
Do you
you
want to
guys.
use 1 minute to talk about John and how much he motivates you?
No, John wants
I
to take
motivate.
1 minute
John
to
wants
talk
to
about.
you.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I suck.
So we got a motivational moment with John. Imagine some cool hands, some graphics, some really cute John stuff. Okay.
Hi there. How y'all doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you guys back here. I love hanging out with you guys. I love hanging out with these guys. I want you guys to know today's theme for motivation has got to be getting over a kind of difficult mindset. Like sometimes especially when you're having a bad day, people talk about, you know, I don't know, keep your chin up, like just like general messages of, you know, you can do this kind of thing. And that's great. But the main reason that works, I think, is having people around you that are telling you that. And so what I want you guys to know is that, you know, we're here for you. To say that everybody here in chat is here for you guys to just, you know, let you know that we are rooting for you. And that it is really important to have, you know, a community that you can kind of come to and get away from everything. And if it needs to happen, they can help you kind of, you know, redirect your energy. So, anyways, that's probably it. That's my time. Glad to have you here.
There's John.
Yeah, there was John. I like the background music, definitely.
I'm trying.
Also, for those of you that caught it, yes, I did do the. You know.
Just off camera. It
Yeah,
was off camera to me.
I definitely kept eaching in onto the corner with a different face. I was like, and yeah, it was mostly just didn't get to show my rabbit ears. Excuse me.
Yes.
But
I love the hair hanging in front of the face, by the way. It's a whole look. I love it.
I really like it too. I'm not used to having like bangs this so much in my face. Like usually it's off to the side, but the off to the side, I didn't really vibe with it. I felt a little too Karen.
A little bit too Karen with it all forward. Didn't you know Karen's a bad word? You're gonna ban on trip. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. No, but I do really like this up. I really like this up in the front kind of.
Made it even better. Yes, John. Yeah.
Who am I?
Wow, I hate that.
Same. That's why I never wear it like that.
Wow.
You're an art teacher trying to be cool.
I know, right? All right, kids. Today we're gonna experiment with digital art.
Oh, no,
Good.
no, please
Good.
God.
Awesome.
So get out your
So get out your
your tablets
Get
and
out
styluses, and
Pixlr editor and then pull that up. That's the only.
we're gonna
one
draw an
that's all
anime
afford.
today.
We can only afford a free photo editor, so
Exactly.
blame the department.
Aww.
So that's anywho's. I just would like to put some announcements out there really quick. Very important announcement coming up. April 9th is Paran's birthday.
Yay!
Any sound effects?
No.
Aw.
Do the air horn.
I mean, yeah.
Paran's birthday!
See, I wanted to do like an applause one, but we'd only have like laughter, and I don't want.
Oh yeah.
Paran's birthday. Oh my God.
A year closer to the grave.
Yes,
Yeah.
straight up. For those of you,
Yeah, I was gonna say also for those of you who do the Passover, I think that's this week too.
Happy Passover! Yeah, and for those of you who are celebrating Easter, celebrate Easter, eat the chocolate bunnies, and
Yes.
eat those peeps. Those peeps.
Bun me chocolate.
Bunny chocolate.
Bun me chocolate.
Chocolate pocket. And actually, Pepsi actually, I said the wrong name. Pepis, paired, what is that word? They partnered with Pepis and they made a marshmallow flavored soda. So
Yeah, well, that might be happening.
I may break my diet just for that.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna break the diet that I'm not in to go with that. So all of it, like a bunch of it. You need another one? Okay.
Oh God. I think that's a good time to say thank you guys so much for coming
Thank
to
you.
our stream. Definitely check us out on Twitch this Saturday at 2 p.m. for the gaming stream.
Yes.
We're gonna go take out the Shaded Woods, and then we're gonna meet a Scorpion Lady. And
Oh, I love her.
Scorpion Lady.
I like the
Scorpion.
scorpion.
Yes, but join us there, and join us next Wednesday at 5 p.m. here on YouTube again for another Live at 5 stream. What is our change? What is our change topic? 'Cause
Next week it's Tool.
Yay, Tool! If I thought learning a flea riff was hard. If I thought learning
Excited, scared, but excited.
It's gonna be more like what I normally ran anyhow, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I think we already know what song we're doing too, which is, gonna be pain for all of us, but it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, so please just stay tuned for that. And then I think that's all we have coming up soon.
Yeah.
Again, don't forget about Patreon. Go ahead and subscribe there. It's only $1 a month for our lowest tier, and that gives you access to the Discord and all the good stuff.
Also,
And
let's
then-
not forget everybody who already is subscribed on Patreon. Thank you so
so
much.
much.
That is extremely helpful.
Absolutely. Thank you for. I know a couple people off the top of my head. J-Ma, Judy. She lives in Colorado. She's my grandma. And then Cheryl.
Sure.
Christian.
Christian.
Christian
Yeah.
actually
I had
did
one
that.
too.
Yes. And then.
My dad as
Stacy.
well.
Yes.
Stacy.
Your dad,
My dad
Stacy's,
Jim.
Dad Jim.
Yes.
So yes, thank
So,
you
yeah,
guys
that's
so
super
much.
good, and you can rest assured all of that is going towards the ability and efforts of making more content for you guys. So
Yes.
the more that happens, the more stuff you get.
The more us you see.
Boom.
So yeah, thank you again, guys, so much for this.
We love
and
you.
We'll see you next time. We love you. Bye.
The future is bulletproof. The aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise! Drugs, give me drugs.
I don't need a ball. Sell what you got, take the cash and I'll keep it.
8 legs to the wall.
Hit the gas.
Kill 'em all.
And we crawl, and we crawl, and we crawl. You be my detonator. Give me love, give me love.
I don't need it, but I'll take what I want from your heart and I'll keep it in a bag.
In a box.
Put an X on the floor.
Give me more, give me more, give me more. Shut up and sing it with me. Na 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 na.
Don't forget
Na 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 na.
to every enemy.
Na 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 na.
Standing in
The formation. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Plastic surgery. Na 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 na.
give us more
Detonation.
More, give me more, give me more. Let me tell you about the sad man. Shut up and let me see your jazz hands. Remember when you were a madman? Thought you was Batman and hit the party with a gas can.
Kiss me, you animal. Na 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 na.
You in the
Na 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 na.
Walk up the cannon.
Na 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 na. Na na na. Burning your information. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Plastic surgery. Na 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 na. Give us more detonation.
Right here, right now, all the way to Battery City. Little children who raise their open, filthy palms like tiny daggers up to heaven. And all the juvie hoes and the riddling rats ask angels made from neon and eating garbage scream out, what will save us? The sky opened up, everybody wants to change the world. Everybody wants to change the world, but no one wants to die.
Wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try. I'll be a detonator. 7 weeks is enough of a hell, but even so I've got nothing, so tell me.
Honey, drink 'em down to wager if you'll down this cubby Jaeger. God's not watching nor the savior, guess we falling out of favor.
I never thought I would end up with you. Another day we've got nothing to do.
We'll feel alone when we're together, pretending it's all better. Stuck in silence in a bender, but darling, just remember,
I only show the best.